Riding a horse is fun and exciting. It also benefits you, the rider, in many ways and develops many essential qualities in each of you. Horses are very strong. Horses weigh about 500 kilos, and to control such a strong animal, you also need to gradually develop body strength and fitness. As you learn to ride, you'll gradually become better, and in time, your level of confidence will also grow. Horses come in a wide variety of colors, ranging from brown to black to chestnut to gray. Most horses are a combination of all these colors, and each variation has a special name. Horses first roamed the earth some 50 million years ago, and it was only in the last 5,000 years that man began to train and ride on horses. Horses were then used for transportation, and kings and queens rode in beautiful coaches pulled by horses. Today, horses are mainly being used in recreation and sport. What about food? Do you know what horses eat? A horse is vegetarian and has a very small stomach with a very delicate digestive system. So delicate that if not fed with the right foods, it could fall very ill. Horses love to graze, and so if you allow them to graze, they would be your best friends forever. The most natural food for horses is good quality grass. You can also add hay to a horse's feed. Horses drink a lot of water, and clean water should be available at all times, except when they're very hot from work. Horses drink between 20 and 45 liters a day, enough to fill up half the tank of a car. Horses also love apples, carrots, and sugar as treats. And remember that the way to a horse's heart is with love, understanding, and through its stomach. What about a horse's age? How old do they grow to? The most accurate method of finding out how old a horse is by looking at its teeth. Horses' teeth grow longer as they get older. The average age of horses is approximately 26 years, and because horses do a lot of their development in their early years, there's no formula to equate the age of a horse to that of a human, as is done with dogs. Just like you, horses wear shoes to protect their feet. A horseshoe is a U-shaped item made of metal or of modern synthetic materials, nailed or glued to the hooves of horses. Horseshoes are applied by farriers and are fitted with nails on the insensitive hoof wall. The hoof wall is the equivalent to your toenail, though naturally much larger and thicker. Horseshoes are considered lucky and often carried by brides on their wedding day. When learning how to ride a horse, remember to keep cool at all times, for if you believe that you're in control, so will the horse. The reins are used to control a horse and are like both the steering wheel and brakes of a car. Using the reins, you can make a horse go in any direction as well as stop. Saddles are placed on a horse's back and provide the correct position of seating for the rider. Bridles are the headgear to which the reins and bits are connected. Riders must be well protected and must wear helmets, body protectors, and riding boots. They can also choose to wear breeches and gloves. Horses can move at 4 different paces. They can increase their speed from a walk to a trot, which is faster, to a canter, which is even faster, to a gallop, which is the fastest speed at which it can go. Horses can often reach 60 kilometers an hour at a full gallop. What about sleep? Do horses sleep standing? Horses do most of their sleeping standing up. Their legs can lock in place, enabling them to fall asleep without falling over. Horses often are uncomfortable sleeping on the ground, and most of their sleep is done during the day rather than at night. What about swimming? Do horses swim? Like humans, horses paddle with their legs with most of the motion from the knee down, and they're quite buoyant. Horses are natural swimmers, and some even enjoy it. And consider this, do horses see in color? Horses recognize some colors. Some horses will spook at a bright red mounting block, but not a green one. Other horses may spook when they see a specific color jump or an orange cone. Horses have more developed senses of sight, hearing, and scent than humans. Horses can see approximately 270 degrees around its head, except directly in front of their nose. Their sense of touch is extremely developed, and horses can sense a fly landing on its body. They have large ears and can rotate independently through 180 degrees. Horses' ears often tell you what they're feeling. If they press their ears back, it means they're angry. Or if they prick them forward, it means that they're being curious. Horses also have good memories and often remember things that frightened them or made them happy. Horses' heights are measured in hands, with one hand being the equivalent of 4 inches. The height of a horse is measured from a horse's withers, just above its shoulders, to the ground it stands on. The tallest horse was a Shire called Samson, who measured 21.2 hands. Can you calculate how many inches that is? And finally, remember that horses are our friends who will love and respect us if we love and respect them. The world of horses is filled with fun and learning, and you can easily be part of it too.